Hi guys, this is Daniel. Thank you for watching my next video. This video is the second episode of the topic of 14 mysterious books of the game Tale of Wuxia. The first video we already talked about 6 of the moves, which were summon allies, which you can get by starting the game, and 5 of the moves which are related to your move skills: your fist, your sword, your blade, your staff, and your hidden. So these are 6 of them. So today I will focusing on 5 of the moves, and for my next video I will talk about the rest 3 of them. So the first move I'm gonna talk about today is Deuce Drag. So as the name implies, these moves gives you 2 terms, yeah, this term and next term. Once you initiate the Deuce Drag move, it will consume actually a lot, so 8 strategy points, but it gives you this term and next term both 75% of the possibility to have the second strike. So as you can hear, it's very powerful move, but it's also very difficult to get. So it's also back to the topic that the ancient Chinese not only focusing in martial art, but also more dynamic arts. Yeah, that's also the idea of Xiaoyao Valley. That's why we also introduced Wangyu Valley. So in order to master the Deuce Drag, you need to make sure that all your art skills, yeah. So that's also related to 4 people: the scholar, the painter, Juso, and also celestial melody. Yeah, that's what we call Qin Qi Shu Hua. Celestial melody is music, so it's Qin, and Juso is Qi, so chess. Shu is scholar, and Hua is painter. Yeah, that's idea of the 4 strong arts. So in order to master Deuce Drag, you need to not only have affection rate with 4 of them, yeah, Qin, Qi, Shu, Hua, yeah, 4 of them affection rates above 60, but also you need to have your relevant skills, your arts. So Qin is music, celestial melody 100, yeah, Qi chess, Juso 100, and Shu is this one, Kali 100, and Hua paint 100. Yeah, so you can imagine it takes a lot of time. You need to visit really to the Wangyu Valley hundreds of times in order to master 4 of these skills. But I have to tell you that it's really worth it. It's really worth it to get these skills. And also you need to keep in mind that in the beginning of the game, you only have limited skill abilities. So because I think in total you can only visit the 4 people, the Qin Qi Shu Hua, the 4 people, for around 10 times. So especially the Shu part, the Kali part, if your original ask you is below 10, then in the end, although you already visited the scholar for like 10 times, he's disappeared, and you still not achieve 100 of the Kali skill. And then you need to do some basic moves in the RPG mood in order to catch up these skills. So it's even more time consuming. So you just keep in mind of that. So yeah, that's the requirements to have this skill, and the time limit of this skill is that actually it's an automatic event. So as long as you have the invitation from 4 of these people before end of year 3, then they will tell you, okay, once you master these 4 art skills and affection rates close enough with them, then since beginning of year 4 to end of June year 4, they will invite you to a fight. It's a very difficult fight, so make sure you're fully prepared and make sure to win the battle. Yeah, it's the only way you can master this move. So that's the first one, Deuce Drag. And then the second one is Convergence. It's also a very powerful move. So for this move, as the name implies, by using it, you consume 4 strategy points, 4 of them, yeah, 4 strategy points, but you can recover 30% of your energy and 30% of your hit point. But it's also not very easy to get it, because it requires your herbing skill to be 100, yeah, and also pellet skill to be 100, and also medical skill to be 100, yeah. So three of them: herb, pellet, and medicine. So herbing, it's easy. You can just do herb several times and you can improve. But in order to improve a pellet skill, you need to really visit Dr. Miracle several times in order to improve your medical skill to, I think, around 70. And then he will tell you that you are qualified enough to learn the pellet. And then you just practice pelleting yourself. Yeah, so that's the first requirement. 3 of the skills: herbing, pelleting, and medical to be 100. What's more, you need to have affection rate with the father and daughter. So the father, Dr. Miracle, and the daughter, Shen Xiangyun, both of them to be 60. Oh, this is actually not very difficult, especially the father, Dr. Miracle, because once you visit him to learn the medical skills, affection rate will improve automatically. But for the daughter, you need to pay more attention. For instance, as you can see the description here, she likes some umbrellas, so you just buy some umbrellas in Hangzhou and then send her as a gift. Yeah, so that's the requirements. And the time limit for this, it's actually quite quick. So it's automatic events. So just the father and the daughter will invite you in before end of year 3. They will invite you to find the books. So, and then if you're qualified, have the skills and affection rate enough, then remember, this one is very quick to be get. So after year 3, end of April, yeah, you can already join the fight if you are qualified. End of April, year 3, yeah, until year 4, end of June, yeah, you can have the fight. It's with a townman sec, so it's actually also difficult. So it's with a townman, so him and his sister, and also their father, and also a couple of sidekicks. So it's also difficult fight, but if you are strong enough, you can just go to the fight. Yeah, so it's very quick. So the earliest date you can master the Convergence skill with father and a daughter is year 3. Yeah, end of April. So that's the second skill. And then the third skill I'm gonna talk about is Iron Wall. Yeah. So as the name implies, it gives you 1000 defense points, only for one turn. Yeah, and also can reflect the damage, 30% of the damage to the enemies. Also, it consumes 4 of your strategy points. But for this one, there are some events which are required. So the 2 persons who are related to this event are Hu and a girl, Qin Hongshang. Yeah, these 2 of them. So first of all, you need to have your skills required. Yeah, so your skills or your mining skills 100, and blacksmithing skills to be 100. Yeah, so mining and blacksmithing to be 100. And affection rate is 60. So all the affection rates are 60. It's with Hu and with Qin Hongshang. Yeah, so there are also 2 events you need to make sure finished. So first one is in second year, end of April to third year, end of June. You will meet her. You will meet one of her traders in the city. So you need to catch the traders from her sec, yeah, a thunder hole. And then after you catch the trader, you will meet her in the around the lake. So that's between end of May year 2 and end of third year. Yeah, so sorry, this is let me repeat. So that's between end of April year 2 and end of June year 3. Yeah, so the first one is February year 2 to June year 3. Second one is end of April year 2 to end of June year 3. So make sure you meet her twice. Second event is she was actually playing music and you just need some conversations with her. So after you finish those 2 events, since May of year 2 to end of year 3, and also the affection rate above 30, then she will hang around in Xiaoyao sec and looking for Hu, and you'll hear their conversation and they will tell you, okay, if you're qualified, then beginning of year 4 to June, end of June year 4, they will tell you, okay, let's go to a fight. And then if you win the battle, okay, the battle is also very difficult because it's with let me see, it's with him and his father, and also him and his father. So it's really difficult battle. But if you once win it, you can have the Iron War. Yeah, Iron War. That's the third one. Okay, then let's talk about the fourth one, which is the killing moment. So this one is also very strong. So you consume 6 strategy points, and then if you kill some enemies in your turn for your actor, then you can continue moving to the next one. Yeah. So if you guys remember, I already have another video using the killing moments, mysterious books combined with Out of the Northern Dark Sea. Then you can have really really long-term killing time, because you can just keep on killing as many enemies as possible in order to win the battle. But let's back to the topic. So in order to learn the killing moment, you need to have your skills, which is cooking 100, and also you need to have the affection rate with 2 people. So that's your little sister, Wang Rong, and also a guy from the Beggars Union, him, Xiaoyao, both of them affection rate 60. Yeah, 2 people, and also the cooking skill. So there are also several events required. First of all, in Hangzhou, you need to help Xiaoyao, and Qin Hongshang. Yeah, you need to pick Qin Hongshang in order to master this skill. Yeah, you need to help her to fight with the Xisha clan. Yeah, you shouldn't help the Beggars Union. That's the first one. And then in the market, between second year November and end of year 4 in June. Yeah, in June year 4, you need to go to the market, and you will meet him. He was begging. And then you offer him some food and welcome him to go to Xiaoyao Valley. That's the first one. And then second one is automatic. So in April year 3, he will just come to you because you invited him to come to Xiaoyao Valley, right? So he just come to you and you just cook for him. Yeah, cook for him. And then after you fulfill those requirements, and also have the affection rate with Wang Rong 30. Oh, sorry, affection rate with Huang Rong 30. Then in March year 3, between March year 3 and the end of year 3, they will invite you to the fight. And then if you're qualified, so they will tell you that there's a fight and they will look for the books. And if you're qualified, then in the beginning of year 4 to end of June year 4, you can join the fight with them. And if you win the fight, you will get a killing moment skill. Okay, then let's talk about the 5th mysterious books, which is called Hook. So by using this skill, you consume 4 strategy points and could have your counter rate to 80% for all your allies. Yeah, just for one turn. And the requirements to get this one is to have your efficient skills, yeah, efficient skill, and also affection rate with 2 person. So one is her, the floriculturist, and the other one is him, the drunken hermit. 2 of them affection rate 60 and efficient skill to be 100. Yeah. Then afterwards, it's an automatic event. They will tell you in between May year 2 and end of year 3 that they were looking for the books, and if you fulfill the requirements, and then since beginning of year 4 to end of June year 4, they will invite you to the battle, and afterwards you will master the move. So those are the 5 skills I was talking about. And the last thing I want to show you guys is one trick. So as you can see here, I'm already almost finishing this game. This is right before the last battle, and the trick is that if you come to Qingcheng Sec, you can have unlimited battles in order to improve your health, your energy, ATK, etc. What you need to do is to walk in to Qingcheng Sec and talk to this guy. Yeah, they have so-called dragon and tiger formatting, so you can let me try it, and I will show you guys how the mysterious books works. So let me just first have some rest, because every term you just accumulate 1 or 2 strategy points, depends on your talent. For me, I chose a talent which I can use 2 strategy points for every term. That's why I'm resting some terms. And also, if your allies were killed, so 1 allies were killed, you will gain 1 extra strategy points. Okay, so now as you can see, I have 6 strategy points. This some of them you can already get. So first I'm gonna show you guys I would say let's just focus on the last one, yeah, double strike. So because these ones are just self-explanatory, I want to show you guys how the double strike works. It requires an 8 strategy points. So first, let's just wait a few turns. By the way, this is not easy fight. Okay, now it's 1 against 5. Yeah. So let me show you guys. So first, you need to make sure that before any allies move in the turn, you need to use a double strikes. Yeah. Only in that way you can have this turn and next turn twice attack. Yeah. Double strike. Use it. Now as you can see, you have a buff here. Double strike, Deuce Drag. So you have 75% of a chance to have double attack for this turn and next turn. So let's see how it works. Hope I'm lucky enough. That's the first turn. First strike. Okay, I'm not lucky enough, as you can see. So I didn't make the second attack. Okay, now let me show you the second one. So hope this time it works. It's the first one, and see, that's the second one. That's the second strike. So you don't need to even pick. You just do it again. Okay, so that's the Deuce Drag. And let me show you the Iron Wall. So allies gain greater fortify. Defense increased by 1000. So you can see my defense is 1200 now. Iron Wall. Okay, defense is super high now, and also reflect 50% of damage to the enemies. It's very difficult angle choose here. So now you guys can see, if they attack me, they will reflect the damage as well. See? They were reflected by the damage by themselves. Okay, let's wait for one turn because I don't have enough strategy points. Okay. See, they were just dying by themselves. Okay, then let me show you guys this one, Convergence. Yeah, so just all the allies can have their health and energy 30%. Okay, let me finish this. So that's the end of this video, episode 2. Hope you guys like it. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please thumb up, and I will update a third video about the rest of the 3 14 mysterious books later on. Hope you guys like it, and as always, enjoy the game.